Hey, what's going on, guys? Killer D here with another Bleach More Souls video, and today I'm going to go over another Aizen formation that I'm running. A couple of you guys were mentioning about Mayuri not doing as much damage as he should be, so I swapped them out for Ichigo, and the damage wasn't there with Ichigo. So I swapped them out for Zangetsu, and he did a lot better than Ichigo. He hits a lot harder, and then he does boost everybody's rage skill damage, so I figured Zangetsu was the better pick between the two. I actually managed to get 22 coins again. I know for a fact that I did 94 million, but I don't know how much I initially did at the end because you guys are gonna see why. But it ends up being blocked in a sense that like Zangetsu was so big that he covered the damage screen, so I wasn't sure how much I actually did. So, but for a fact I know I did 94 mil right before the dot damage tick. So we're gonna have to see how much. I guess maybe tomorrow I can swap out. Maybe put Zangetsu somewhere else so I can see the damage. But yeah, as you guys can see, I swapped out Mayuri for Kenpachi. I put Kenpachi in the front row because I have his awakened weapon, so he's gonna boost his crit chance by 30%. So he's still gonna have that crazy crit chance, probably by like more than like 50%. So he's gonna do crit anyway. And then I put Zangetsu in the back. That way, Kenpachi's like crit chance increase can hit the back row. So he's hitting 4 characters initially. He's hitting the entire back row, and then he's hitting himself. So that's why I put Kenpachi in the front row. It's pretty good that he's a little versatile like that when you have the awakened weapon. But yeah, guys, dots are gonna be like very imperative in the Aizen form, like for an Aizen team, because those dots are gonna be hitting hard, and like some of these dot ticks are hitting for like 10 mil, 15 mil. You know, they're hitting harder and harder as time goes on. So, you know, Ulquiorra is going to be very key. And then I'm going to go over the characters again briefly. And then I'll go over Zangetsu a little bit more in depth because he wasn't in my team last one. So I'll go over everyone very shortly. You can see their gear. I didn't really change anybody's gear. I think I made now orange +3. But that's essentially what I've been trying to work on, is getting these characters to orange +3, level up their gear a little bit. And then my Zangetsu's at 5-star, so I want to say that my other formation is a bit more free to play friendly, even though I do have them all at really high levels. Again, for example, is 5-star, Kenpachi's 5-star, Ulquiorra's 5, Isshin is still 4, and so is No's at 4. Zangetsu's at 5-star, so it's not I wonder how I would do if I had him at 4-star. I'd have to check. On my free-to-play account, I'm really close to getting Zangetsu. So I guess when that time does come, I'll be able to show you guys, because I'm really close. And then I was reading everybody's rage skill, and it seems like the only one that gets like a damage boost somewhat is going to be Ulquiorra, where it says that if the enemy has a dot already on them, for every dot that he has, it increases his damage by like 3%. So I'm going to try to put Isshin's going to go last automatically because he needs all those dots so he can trigger them immediately. But I'm going to put Ulquiorra towards the back as well so that we can boost that damage for him, because he's not going to be hitting hard because he's a tank. But if I can make him hit a little bit harder, I guess it'll help out. But you guys see, I'm going to be at 94 mil by the end of these mastery skill damage. And then we're not going to be able to see the damage tick. We can't see the damage because of Zangetsu. But hopefully tomorrow I'll probably run the same formation. I'll just swap out again for Zangetsu in the formation. Maybe I'll be able to see a little bit clearer there, so we can see how much I really did. But I know for a fact I did 94 mil. Maybe I did a little bit more. Who knows? We'll check that out tomorrow. But let's go over the characters that I am running. So Kenpachi didn't change anything for him. He's still exactly the same. Gear 7-star, weapon, everything else is 6-star. 320k health, 59k attack. And then for the War Souls, I am running Wrath, a gold Wrath with the attack specialty. 5-star Orihime War Soul for the heals. I am debating on tomorrow to maybe swap this War Soul out for Azura, because Azura is going to give him that 200 initial rage, so it's going to help him out gain that rage quicker by the first round. Because see, I don't think he has that rage by the time the first shield goes down. And then I guess I got lucky for the second shield going down and the third shield going down that he had his rage. So I think Azura is going to help him out gaining that rage for that defense debuff, so that everybody can hit harder for that one round. So I think I'm gonna make that swap out tomorrow. We're gonna see how if that makes a difference, and if it does, then I can probably put that attack War Soul on somebody else. And then let's see who else I'm running. Zangetsu. So this is Zangetsu. I have a Crimson on him, so because he does bleed damage, so it's gonna boost it by 24%. I'm debating on either making this 4-star, or maybe I can put the Wrath War Soul. I'm gonna check that out. And then I have the War Soul of Chaos on him because it's gonna boost his attack, HP. Then it says the rage drains 12 plus 300 the target's defense and attack. And then let me show you the gear. So all his gears at 3-star. He's saying at 290k health, 50k attack, 11k defense. And then for the skill, so for his mastery skill, deals damage to a single target, inflicts bleed, so that's going to be bleed with that mastery skill damage for 2 rounds. There's a 20% chance to stun, so it's good, he's got a CC. And then there's a 60% chance to gain 150 rage, so that's going to help him out, especially as a Azure Dragon, which they don't really have that great regen for rage. They only get it from the beginning. And then for his rage, deals damage to a column, bleed damage for 2 rounds, reduces the target's rage by 250 points, which doesn't really matter in this mode. But you do regen. There's a 70% chance to regen some of that rage. And then for his passive, when he is alive, he increases the rage skill damage of all allies, which is great. So it's gonna boost it by rage skill damage increased by 12.7%. So that's a pretty nice buff right there. And he does have this reborn passive, which if an ally receives fatal damage, there's a 5% chance to be reborn for 1 round. So if anybody does die, here is a 5% chance to trigger that, and then they're going to heal, and then they're not going to die, so that's good. But that was why I made the switch to him instead of Ichigo. I might maybe look into tomorrow for sure using my old team, just so you guys can see if it's working or not. Because I know I said I was gonna do it today, but I didn't do it. And I didn't forget about the giveaway. I'm gonna work on that later on today, for sure. And then Ulquiorra did the same. Didn't really 320k health, 45k attack, 11k defense, 2-star gear all around. For the War Souls, same exact ones as I've been using. I do have a War Soul DI with a tank or defense specialty on it, so I might max that out so I can swap that out and put it on him. And then War Soul of the Soaring, not running Ichigo because I'm not using rage within the 2 turns, so it's kind of a waste. I'm running this one because it's going to boost that damage rate for those 3 turns. And then now stay the same, 280k HP, 52k attack. I actually got her orange plus 3 on 11k defense, 2-star gear all around. Still haven't worked on her gear. And then War Soul stayed exactly the same. She's got the Crimson, which is going to boost that bleed damage by 75%. Hopefully I can get more of these because I can put them on Isshin. I can put them on Zangetsu, I can put him on Ichigo, I can put him on Byakuya, I can put him on White Ichigo, and hopefully I can get these because it's gonna boost that bleed damage, and then Ulquiorra is boosting that dot damage, so they're gonna go great together. And then got Warsaw the Rage, haven't swapped it out yet. Even though someone did mention that the bleed on this one actually doesn't work, so hopefully they fix that soon so we can get more damage from that. Okay, I took out Mayuri for Zangetsu, so I think no, just Gen. So again, stayed the same. 4-star gear all around, 290k attack, 45k, 290k HP, 45k attack, 10k defense. For the War Souls, he's still running that crippling at a defense specialty. Hopefully I can get an attack specialty. I gotta try testing out, maybe swapping this out for something else, because maybe I could do more damage if I take this out. But this does boost damage by 15% if it does proc. So he's helping out the team by a lot by that. And then I got the Distro Warsaw on him, so we can always have that that rage, because the Zero Dragons have pretty weak rage regen. They only get it in the beginning. After that, you know, it's pretty weak. You have to depend on getting hit and whatnot. And then the hardest hitting character on my team, Isshin, 3-star gear all around, 230k HP, and then 37k attack, 9.9k HP. I'm going to try to work out to level him a little bit, get him stronger, because he is, as you guys see, if you guys watch the video, he is the hardest hitting character there. He'll hit, his rage will proc those dots for almost like 17k, 15k, 7k in my last video. He's hitting super hard. So Isshin is I highly recommend Isshin. Highly recommend him. And then, as you guys can see, I only got him the 4-star. So, you know, that's doable. You can summon him when that limited summon, because he only came once. And then you can use Omni Shards to get him the 4-star. So it's doable to get him. And then, let's see. War Souls, running the exact same War Souls as I was yesterday. A Crimson to boost that bleed damage that he's able to get. And then the Byakuya War Soul, which is going to boost bleed damage for the entire team, attack and damage rate. And I think that's about it. So I'm going to be trying different formations tomorrow to see what I can get, the most I can get. Like I said, guys, that run that I just showed you was probably like my 4th run with putting Zangetsu in there. So, you know, just keep trying, because you'll probably, as soon as I saw 94 mil, I was like, alright, I don't think I'm going to do better than this, but I'm going to it just felt like a good run, so I decided to stop right there. Tomorrow I'll try somebody else. I'm going to try to remember to try my formation. But tell me what you guys think about the video. If there's anybody else who you guys think I could improve on, please let me know, because I can just make that, I'll try to make that swap. Luckily I already had Zangetsu leveled up and with his gear and everything, because I use him in PvP, so luckily I already had him leveled up, so the switch was I just made a switch and he was already ready. Other characters I have to start working on. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about the video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have guys any comments, questions, concerns, please put them in the comment section down below. And then as always, guys, have a good one. And then I will actually, right after I upload this video, I'm going to start working on those giveaways, start seeing who is in there and whatnot. And then in the next video, I know I said I was going to do it on this video, but on the next video for sure, I'm going to work on this thing right now so that I can give you guys those gift cards I was talking about. But yep, as always, guys, have a good one.